I must ask, oh well, I don't ask, Nikki Walker asks, who's the most annoying celebrity you've ever worked with?
That's good. I would have to go Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan?
That's not a surprise.
He was a guest on, when I was a guest on Cats, when I was on Dave's team on 8 out of 10 Cats, and he was just not a very sort of nice or witty man, really. It was sort of a bit of a shame because he... I thought he was going to be quite... You know, when someone's quite educated, you think, like Stephen Fry, don't you think, oh, maybe he'll be quite... But he sort of went... He sort of was a bit anti-northern and a bit... Which I just think, how can you be anti somewhere else in this country? You know, I just don't get... You know, I don't get that. You know, only 2 hours away.
Exactly. There's a lot I don't get about Piers Morgan, though, to be honest.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like, how's he got a job?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
We want his job.
How is he judging talent when he has no talent? Little things like that.
That really annoys me, actually. Talking of Peter Kay and talent, did you see the Peter Kay talent?
I didn't actually know. I was working. I was gigging. But my mum texted me, said she enjoyed it.
Would you ever do anything like that, where you're playing a character or character comedy and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to. I mean, I've done, you know, sort of working on a couple of sitcoms at the moment with the BBC and Channel 4 and stuff, and they seem to be going well. And obviously, you put yourself in them because you're not an idiot, right? So, yeah, I mean, definitely, that's where I'd like to be next and do a bit of that. So, that's the sort of next stage, hopefully.
Watch this space, then.
Yeah.
Another random question, the last of them: a holiday in sun or a holiday in snow? And that's asked by Simon Thomas.
Sun. Every time. Who are those mentalists?
Well, see, now I quite like a holiday in snow because you get proper snow. You do
get proper snow, but it's still cold, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cold.
But then you can snuggle up in like a log cabin and.
So what? You can go and sit on the beach and get drunk and see lots of people wearing very little.
Well, true.
Exactly. there's no catch of a sly boob when there's snow about. Do you know what I mean? On the beach, at least you put a pair of shades and nobody can see where your eyes are looking. You know the tricks. I know the tricks.
Depends where you go in. If you're like in Sweden or something, there's a lot of exhibitionists around. You never know.
I go sunshine. I went. I've been skiing once. I did some gigs in the Alps, like you do, and one of the things, it wasn't, we didn't get paid much, but they said, oh well, you get this skiing sort of situation, you know, and I did it for about half an hour, and I thought, I'm not very good at this. I presume it takes longer to master it.
Well, probably.
But after half an hour, there was like little French kids jumping over me head. I thought, I've had enough of this. So I went and did one. Got a hot chocolate, sat watching everyone else doing it. Yeah, sunshine every time for me. Not that I managed to get many holidays, but when I do,
you're working so hard and in demand.
Yeah.
What can you do? You've got to get it while you can before someone taps you on the back and tells you that's it.
You never know, it might be Dave Spikey looking for you.
You never know, he might come back for me. If he can get out of that ravine. Good luck.
Becky Lou asked, what's your porn star name, which would be your first pet's name and your mother's maiden name?
I've done this before. Mine is Rennie Ryan.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's good, isn't it? They love a bit of alliteration in the porn industry.
Yeah, mine's naff, Scrappy Hensey. It's a bit...
Well, I don't know what that means.
What's yours?
Mine is Zipper Humphreys.
That's not so bad. I prefer yours, though, Jason, to be fair.
See, my wife's Catherine's is Bunnykins Garrett.
Oh, that's
nice.
The best.
I remember thinking it was a good one. Yeah.
Bunnykins.
Bunnykins Garrett.
Yeah, you're away, aren't you?
I love it.
Right, another one. 80% of our listeners thought that Pete did what more than me? Have any ideas?
Cried?
Well,
cried himself to sleep.
Do you know what? That could be true. That could be true, sadly. He's a sad, depressed man.
That's not the answer we were going for. But I like cry myself to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the answer? Go on.
Well, the answer was giggles.
Yeah, I giggle a lot.
He's quite a giggler. So finally, what would be your perfect Friday?
Perfect Friday for me is, boringly, probably the cinema and maybe a curry situation, and well, getting in and getting on the internet and listening to you boys. To be honest, getting a bit of Pete and Al situation.
Hey!
Yeah, that's right.
Now, is there a song that we can play for you here on GTFM?
Oh, you stick a bit of Neil Diamond on.
Which one would you like?
Yeah. Let's go Sweet Caroline. That's a classic, isn't it? Then people can have a little sing in the car.
Definitely.
Well, you have to make sure because you know the song is about because people think it's about somebody called Caroline,
Right.
but it's not actually. The song is about two gay fellas from Holland.
Right.
Have a listen to it. In the middle, he does a little bit. He goes, hands, touching hands. Just have a listen to that. It's in there.
Well, I see it in a whole new light now.
There you go. Exactly. Everyone thought it was about Caroline. It's not. Dutch gay men.
Fits our show perfectly.
Well, we'll stick that song on for you, Jason. And just a reminder to everyone, Jason is on tomorrow night in Cardiff at the Sherman Theatre at 8 o'clock. And if all the tickets are sold out and you think, oh no, what can I do? He is going to be in Bristol, which is only 40 minutes away, at the Comedy Box again on the 7th of the 11th, 08. Make sure you check him out. Jason, you have been fantastic.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me on, lads.
And you definitely lived up to your comedy big opening. Definitely.
I'm going to have a lie down now.
Yeah, have a relax.
Right, we're going to play Neil Diamond just for you, and good luck with the show. And everyone, we definitely recommend you go and see it. And until then,
Bye.
bye.
Cheers, guys. Bye. Bye.